Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Millennial Money. I work for an online personal finance website called Money to the Masses, and we cover a host of personal finance and investing topics, and you can find those over on our website moneytothemasses.com. Also, go and follow us over on our social media, our Facebook Money to the Masses, our Instagram at Money to the Masses, and our Twitter at Money to the Masses with the number 2. So in this week's Millennial Money video, I'm going to be discussing 7 things you should be asking your mortgage advisor. Now, you need to ask if they are a regulated broker. All mortgage advisors in the UK must be regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, so the FCA. And if they are not regulated themselves independently, then they must be working for a regulated firm. You can check whether a mortgage advisor is regulated by searching the FCA register, and I will attach a link to that website along with this video. You need to ask them how much do they charge. What is it going to cost you for speaking to the mortgage advisor? So some mortgage advisors do charge a fee, and this could typically range from anything between £500 and £1,000. However, some mortgage brokers do not actually charge a fee because they are usually paid by the lender when they sell you and help you source a mortgage. So it's really important to ask if you are expected to pay the mortgage advisor for their time. You do need to ask the mortgage advisor how much you can expect to borrow. So the mortgage advisor will typically run through an affordability questionnaire. So if you're buying on your own or with a partner, they will typically ask you your salary and any expenses. All of the information that you provide in the affordability questionnaire will determine how much they think that you can borrow. Now, the amount of deposit you need depends on the loan to value and the price of the property that you want to purchase. Now, the larger deposit that you have when you go to buy a property, the lower the loan to value, and therefore you are more attractive to lenders, and there are typically more rates and mortgages available to you. Now, a loan to value is the size of the mortgage against the cost of the property. For example, if you're putting down a 10% deposit towards the cost of the property, you will now need to borrow 90% from the lender to cover the cost of the mortgage. Now, this is the loan to value. What mortgage is going to be right for me? So your mortgage advisor is there to recommend and help and guide you in the home buying process. So your mortgage advisor should be able to recommend the best mortgage for you based on your personal circumstances. What fees do I need to pay? Now, this is a key question to ask because this can vary depending on the lender and what type of mortgage products that you take out. But also it's very key because a lot of people can sometimes forget that these are additional charges that you need to budget for in the home buying process. So most lenders actually do require you to pay a fee. Now, this is for the arrangement of the mortgage. And another thing that you will need to ask your mortgage advisor and the lender when it comes to the house buying process is if these fees are refundable should the house sale fall through. Now, that is something key that is definitely worth remembering when it goes to it. Are you going to lose that amount of money if you pay it out and it doesn't go through at the last minute? Now, finally, the question you need to ask your mortgage advisor is, what documents do you need to gather and how long will the process take? Now, once you know what documents are required, you can start to make sure that you have all that information available. For example, you will need to get hold of your most recent payslip. So if that is something that requires you contacting HR at your company, then you can start to get the ball rolling early on, because when it comes to applying for a mortgage, you will need all of those documents handy to try and speed up the process. So that's just a quick summary of the questions that you should be asking your mortgage advisor when it comes to starting the house buying process. So if you do have any further questions, email me, lauren@moneytothemasses.com, and be sure to check out our website, moneytothemasses.com, for more information. Thanks so much for watching.